Hello Bells, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing a remake of my Melanated 365 planner that is available in my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is La Jazzy Bells, and that is why you all are my bells. So I am trying to redo my YouTube videos that I already have on my channel because I am trying out a new style. I want to do more videos where instead of doing like screen recordings, you can actually see my full planner. So I've been working hard to try to get my setup right, my sound right, and only up from here. So yeah, you've probably seen some of my other videos and you're probably like, why are you remaking this video? Two reasons. The one I just explained, and then also I did update and reformat this particular planner a little bit, where I did switch out and change the covers. So that was the main thing that I did switch up on it. For those who have already purchased the planner and had the old version, do not worry. I did update the files to where now the new planner with the updated covers are on that file as well, so you won't have to repurchase or anything like that. I would not dare. It is available in the file that you already currently own. You would just need to download that file all over again and put it in whatever note-taking app you are currently using, and then you will have the new updated planner. So first things first, let's kind of start and talk about the planner covers that I have updated and changed. So as you can see, here is my first planner cover that I have changed and updated for the Melanated 365 planner. I wanted to change it to be more of a mood versus just it being different designs. So in my opinion, this particular mood is kind of like a girly kind of, still minimalistic, still have that boho type of abstract feel, but just more on the side of kind of like those pink beige colors, kind of like a relaxing mood. So for those who really care about changing out their covers and like to start planning at the cover just like you would your normal physical planners, I wanted to make sure that I paid a little more attention to the detailing of the covers. So you just basically have, like I said, your pink and your beige roses, and then I have the font kind of matching the theme. She's got her little neck tattoo here that says dream, and then I just kind of coupled it with some tea because, like I said, it's supposed to have that kind of relaxing vibe. And so moving on into the other covers, instead of putting the covers in a separate folder like I did before, I just incorporated it and just put the covers in the back of the planner. So you also have the matching back cover just like you did before, that goes with the corresponding front cover. The next style I have is kind of giving you that more tropical, just bright, vibrant color. Still have the same ladies as before, and this one now has some added additions to the hair. I put like a little flower in the hair, and then it's got this little flamingo tattoo here to kind of spice it up a little bit. But yeah, this is for those who want to kind of have like that fun tropical. Maybe you're waiting to go on vacation and you're just like, you know what, and I know it's just a picture of your planner and of your covers, but just still sometimes that vibe just is all we need just to kind of be able to have it and incorporate it with what you're doing day to day, which hopefully is going to be planning and working in your planner. So if this is the vibe that you're looking for at that particular time, then you have this one. And then of course you have the matching back cover to go with that particular front cover, just like with the other one. All right, and then moving on to, I think this one may be my favorite. I'm not really sure. I'm torn between the very first one I showed you and the next one I'm about to show you. Oh, I love it. So this one is when you are just wanting to be very, very, very minimalistic. Let me kind of dial down the brightness and maybe you can see it a little bit better. because it's got a lot of white in it. I want you to be able to see the details. So this one is, like I said, it's got that very, very minimalistic feel. It's for those who just really want to just dive into that kind of black, white, cream type of look. And yeah, it's just kind of giving relaxation. Okay, so yeah, that's this one I believe is my favorite. I really like this one. And then of course the back cover to match, that you can, you know, switch up and have the front and the back matching covers. So now that we're on covers, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you would go about switching out your covers. Since this one is a little bit different, instead of doing, like I said, the separate folder where you have your covers, which you can still do that if it's something that you choose to do, all you would do is simply just copy all of the covers and then put them in a separate folder in whatever app you're using. By the way, I am using GoodNotes, and then you would just have a separate section for your covers. So the way that you would switch out your particular covers, first thing I'm going to do is, since I am on the cover that I want, I'm going to go ahead and go with this one, and I'm going to turn that brightness up a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is the 3 buttons here at the top. You can see the 3 dots here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and copy page. Okay. It's going to tell me that it's copied. And of course, I don't want to go about deleting or, you know, trashing this, because this is my master copy. All I've done is I've just simply copied it, and I'm going to paste it where I would like to have it, which is now in this case going to be in the front of my planner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit these 4 squares here at the top. And this is going to just quickly get me to the front of my planner. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the cover. Now, of course, this is my very first page. If I move my screen this way, I don't have anything else at the beginning, because this is my very, very first page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this button here with this plus, and this is going to allow me to add the page that I just copied. And I want to make sure that I'm going to add this. I can go ahead and add it after this particular page. So I'm going to leave it on after. It does have the option or the capability of putting it before the current page, whatever you have copied. You can put it before the current page or after. I'm just going to leave it as after, and I'm going to go ahead and click on paste page. Okay, so now here is my cover that I've switched out to. So now, of course, right before that, I still have this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy. Now, once that's copied, I have a copy of it, so I'm good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit those 3 dots again, and I'm going to go ahead and move page to trash, because I've already copied it. But now what I've done is, as you can see, if I pull on this, it tells me pull to add page. I don't want to add page. I'm just showing you that this one is my first cover, and then when I go ahead and I slide over, this is my next page. So now from here, I'm going to go ahead and hit those 4 dots. So now you can see I have my cover, my next page, so on and so forth. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure that I put that other cover up where it needs to go. Okay. So I'm going to make sure, because the way I have the cover set up, you're supposed to have your front and then your back, the corresponding back right after that one, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this one. Okay. Hit the 3 dots. No, I'm sorry. I'm actually going to hit the plus, and I'm going to add that cover that I had before in front of this one. So I'm going to click before, and I'm going to paste page. Okay, so now if I go back and I do this quick view, I have my very first page here, and then I'm sorry, my cover for the one that I just switched out, and then the corresponding back page to it. So now I'm going to put my back cover. This is technically the last page of the planner, so I'm going to put my back cover after this page. So first I'm going to go ahead and grab it, 3 dots at the top, copy page. It's copied. Go back here. I'm going to click on my very last page, and now I'm going to add the page, and I'm going to add it after. So I'm going to paste page. Okay. So now when I hit the quick view again, now I have this as my very last page, and then my new cover is here at the top. Okay, and that is how you switch out your covers. So next I want to just kind of go in and just kind of introduce you to the planner. So we're going to start here at the very first page, or I should say the cover page. And again, if I didn't mention it, I think I did. This is the Melanated 365 planner. This planner is going to be for those who style-wise enjoy more of a minimalistic, boho, kind of abstract type feel. This is also going to be for those who are wanting a horizontal planner that is 2 pages. It's very important that you understand that, because I have had customers to purchase my other planner and want to know where the second page is. I try to make that planner completely different from this one in the orientation, where that one is a vertical planner, and then also in the color scheme, where that one is filled with a lot more colors and it's not that kind of abstract feel. It's got the ladies with the faces and things like that, just so I could try to, you know, make everybody happy, if you will. So with that being said, on the very first cover page, you'll notice that you do have an Apple Pencil over here. This is functional if you are in what is called, what I call non-editing mode. That is how you will use your hyperlinks, and I want to also talk about that, because I do notice that some people do have issues with that, when especially you're not used to digital planning. So this button here at the top, if you can see it, it's got like a little pin, and it looks like it's got like a circle around the pin. Whenever you're not able to see like your highlighter, your erasers, your pen tools, that is what I call being in non-editing mode. You will be in non-editing mode to use your hyperlinks. This particular pen here, this Apple Pencil, is hyperlinked and will allow you to go straight to your journal pages, like your blank papers and your graph paper, to be able to notate and write out notes. Okay, so that is functional. So let me just show you. If I click on this, now where I see all of my options and my different toggles, if I click on this, it is not going to work. Okay, it is not going to do anything because I am in editing mode. However, if I click on that again and I am now in non-editing mode, and I click on this pencil, it takes me to blank pages, where this is now, like I said, going to be where your journal section is located. In your journal section, you're able to have a section with blank paper. So if you just need to write notes, if you write notes, you can write notes out, and then you can make multiple copies where you can then just continue on writing. I also have graph paper for those who prefer to write on graph paper. I know some people like to, they feel like they write neater, or they just use graph paper for different reasons. So you have that option available. After that, you do have bullet paper. A lot of people like to write on bullet versus lined or blank paper because it helps them to write neater. Not something I personally do, but you know, there are people out there that enjoy that. And then of course you have lined paper, which is probably my favorite, because I do need, you know, lines to be able to write information out. So I do find this to be very helpful. Then I went in and I did each type of paper next to the other, just for those who enjoy, you know, having one side of one type of paper and the other side for, you know, those different reasons that you may need it. So you have your blank and your graph, your blank and your dot, your blank and your lined, and then, you know, so on and so forth with the different options. Okay, so just wanted to point that out to explain, first of all, how you would work the hyperlinks, and then also how you would go about using that pen tool. So that is, like I said, functional for you to be able to press on it and to be able to go to the journal section. On the next page, you'll have what I have labeled here as quick links. This particular link will take you to your yearly calendar. So if you click on that, it'll take you to your 2022-2023 calendar or your yearly overview so that you're able to see all of the dates at a glance. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Then you have a quick link that will take you directly to your covers so that you can switch out your covers to your liking and then just have an easier way to get to them. I'm gonna go back. Next, I have a quick link to your how to use your planner guide. So if I click on that, I have a section here that kind of just gives you some quick tips on what to do and what not to do with your planner. And then also, this is functional. If you click on this, it's going to tell you that this is an external link. And if you hit yes, it will take you directly to my YouTube channel. Okay. I think it froze up on me a little bit. There we go. All right, so the other quick link is to your customizable dividers. So if you click on that, it's going to bring you to your custom dividers section. And you do have 8 customizable dividers that I'm going to talk to you about in just a second. But the next thing I want to talk about is going to be your inserts. So I'm going to go to that page down here, and I'm going to turn on my pointer so that you can see what I'm talking about. So right here, you also have different links here. You have one that will take you to my Instagram if you click on it, one that will take you to my YouTube channel if you click on it, and one that will take you directly to my Etsy shop if you click on them, because they are linked to take you directly to those. All right, so then we have our different inserts here. You have one for home, health and wellness, travel. You also have one for work, finance, your custom section, goals, self-care, and paper. All of these are hyperlinked to take you directly to those specific inserts. So I'm not going to go in and show you all the inserts because I do want you to be, surprised. I do want there to be like an element of, some type of surprise when you get the planner. But I will just show you a couple of different sections. So let me take you to, let's see, where do we want to go? Let's take a look at one of my favorite ones, which is recipes. So I'm going to click on recipes, takes you directly to the recipes section. Now, the best way to deal with your inserts is to not write directly on the, what I call the master copies of the inserts. These are planned out in a way that you will take the inserts and put them in like the different month sections that you will need for that particular month. So for example, we are in the month of November. During November, we know what happens. You are going to be making food, or, if you're going to be cooking, you're going to be, making food and preparing for Thanksgiving. So first thing that I would do is, let me go back, and I'm going to go back to the inserts. Now, also, since I'm on this page, I'll just go ahead and show you this. The gold bar here is going to follow you no matter what page you're on, and what that gold bar is going to do, if you click on it, it's going to take you back to your inserts page. The reason I wanted something that will take you directly to your inserts page is because, let's be honest, the inserts page is pretty much the foundation of your planner. It is going to be how you're going to plan out your month, your day, your week, your year, what have you. Okay, so one thing I wanted to point out is I went back here to show you I do have a shopping list. So I'm going to click on shopping list. Sorry. So when I click on shopping list, it's going to take me directly to my shopping list insert. And also during the month of November, you're probably going to start with shopping. You're going to be shopping for your Thanksgiving food. So I would know when I plan out my November calendar that I want to go ahead and put in a shopping insert in my November section so that I can go ahead and plan for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go ahead and, just like we did with the covers, I'm going to hit those 3 dots. I'm going to copy page. Once it's copied, what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on my November tab. Didn't mention this yet, but of course all of your different divider tabs to your months are going to be hyperlinked as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hit on November. Look at that artwork. Love it. I'm trying to debate, I'm debating on whether or not I want to show you all of the artwork for the different dividers. I don't think I will. I think I'll just showcase a couple of them and then I'll leave the rest of them as a surprise. But anyway, so on my November section, I'm going to go ahead and flip to the first page. And this is just something I started, working on my November section, but I was showing an example, so these dates may not be right. I am going to show a video also on how to do your days and numbers and set that up, because the days and numbers sticker set does come with your planners. So more on that later. But from here, what I want to decide is, where do I want to put my insert that I just copied? So remember, we copied it from the master page. I'm not going to use that particular page to just go and start writing out my shopping list and all of that. Okay, so I already have the shopping list copied. I'm going to go ahead and add it behind this particular page. So I'm going to go ahead and paste page. And now I have my shopping list in the month of November. So whenever I'm planning out everything that I need for November, my shopping list is right here, and when it comes to that time, I'm going to go ahead and start writing everything that I'm going to need. So for the shopping list, you have it broken up by fruits and veggies, proteins, where this is where I would put like my turkey, my ham, whatever protein I need for that meal. I have a section for dairy, grains, cans and jars, spices, baking, beverages, snacks, frozen pets, household items, hygiene items, baby items, so on and so forth. I even have one for candles, because hello, Bath and Body Works, when they have their sales, we need our candles. So maybe, during the different months, you maybe get like your certain collections. So like all of your fall candles that you're going to want. And then just a miscellaneous section, because, I couldn't think of everything. Then, you can even write out your budget, the actual cost, and then the date of everything, just to kind of keep track of, how you did for that spending. All right, so now I have my shopping list. So then remember, we're still in the month of November. So what I'm going to do now is, I keep going for that, but to make this more functional, I'm going to hit on my gold bar again, bring me back to my inserts. So now I need my recipe. So I love this recipe section because you are able to write out the name of your recipe, the ingredients, the directions, whether it was vegetarian, low carb, keto, gluten-free, vegan. You can write out all of the different things for your recipes. Then of course, after you make that recipe, go ahead and post a picture, show it off, okay? So that you can remember what that meal looked like, make it look all nice and pretty. And then, put it in your planner so you can see it always. And if you didn't know, the way that you can do that, this little, the pin here at the top with the circle, you click on that and then you are able to access your photos. I don't want to, not that I have anything to hide, but I just want to make sure, I'll just do this. So I took a picture of the sky the other day because it looked really pretty. But if I took a picture of my, Instagram meal, I could just go ahead and put that in here like this. I could size it the way I want to. And then I could just have that as a memory to say, this is the meal that I cooked. I did actually have some food pictures in here, but like I said, I don't want to go through all of my pictures. But anyway, you get the idea. So instead of, again, this is still in my insert section. So instead of writing here, I'm going to take this and I'm going to make sure I copy it. Make sure I get out of editing mode. Hit November. And now I'm going to put that recipe page behind my shopping page. I'm going to paste page. And now I have all of that. So I can, go as far as to then putting a chore list, the possibilities are endless. You're going to have a lot of different inserts that you're going to use for one month that you may not use for the other months. So that's why I wanted to create something that just kind of had something for everything, so that you could choose and decide what you wanted to put in those particular sections. Now with my custom section, it gets even better because, again, I could not think of everything that you may need. So let's say you're into, let's say that you have your own business, okay? I'll use me for an example. I have my business, LaJazzy Bells. So let's say I needed a section that was dedicated to my business. So all of these are linked to go to your different custom sections. So you do have 8. No, I'm sorry. I said 8 before. You have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you have 6 custom sections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into my my editing mode. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the text. And I'm going to go ahead and type out in all caps, LaJazzy Bells. So what I'm also going to do, I'm going to go ahead and change that color. That's the first thing. Then I'm going to go ahead and size it down a bit. And I'm going to change this font to something that is a little more closer to what we have here. And I'm just going to go with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this right next to where I have that little line. And then I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger to kind of match what I already have on the page. And to me, that's a pretty good match. So if you're wanting to know, this particular font is called Helvetica. Okay, it finally brought me to my customs page. Let me show you that again because, yeah. That's what it was supposed to do. Anyway, all right, so it'll bring me to this customs page. So now what I can do is, if I wanted to use the pen to write out the name of my business or whatever I want to name this section, I could just go in, and don't like the way that looks. I think I like that one better. I don't like my handwriting. Okay, something along those lines. I think I can do a little bit better than that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So now I can just go in here and kind of just put in all types of ideas for my business. Maybe I want to put in like a wish list, or maybe I want to put in, you know, some different ideas, kind of create like a little bit of a vision board. I'm just going to put in one of my pictures from my covers that I already have. So maybe I want to put in some things like this. Like I said, maybe I want to put in like some screenshots of some things that I need from Amazon, or some shopping ideas. Speaking of shopping, I can even go in and put in like let me go into my editing mode, go back to this. Maybe I need to put in like a monthly budget section to go into my custom business area, and then just keep track of that information. Like I said, the possibilities are absolutely endless. So just wanted to show you what that custom section is for. And then, like I said, you can just build on this, and whatever you find that you want to put in as a custom insert, all of these are already hyperlinked, and all you would have to do is just like put the text in and then click on it, and then it will bring you to that custom section. Now GoodNotes wants to act like it has a little bit of sense. Also wanted to show you my other favorite part of the planner, which is the coloring pages. So that is going to be under the self-care section here. And if I click on coloring pages, it's going to bring me to a section here. I think I already started coloring something. Maybe that was in my other planner. Yeah, I think it was in my other planner. But you guys, when I say I absolutely love this, this is probably one of my favorite things of my planners. You can basically go in, once you go into editing mode, and you can just pick your colors. I'm gonna choose, and of course I'm not just gonna sit here and, you know, color, but I do want to just show you how it can be such a stress reliever, how it can just be something so relaxing while you're at work. Maybe you're, you know, on your break, and you just come in and you zoom in just a little bit, and yeah, you just kind of go to town. And you can change the line so you can get in close, and you know, even with this, again, endless possibilities, because if you get to a point where, let's say you've colored all the pages and, you know, now you're out of coloring pages, unlike a normal journal or a normal planner, you would have to either just get another one. Well, yeah, that would be your only option. But with this, and like I said, I'm not just going to sit here and, you know, color everything. You get the idea. If, you know, I colored this whole thing and I decided I wanted to color it again, I can either, you know, keep that one and then make a copy of it and then clear the page, so I could still have that other one to be able to look at to see how I did. But, you know, if I did color all of this and I was like, you know what, I want to color it again and I want to do some different colors because this time I'm feeling this type of mood, I would just go here to the three dots and simply clear page, and it would take out that information. Trying to think, is there anything else that I feel like I need to show you? I think I've pretty much explained everything, how the inserts work, but again, I don't want to show too much because I do want to keep, you know, some things, you know, secret, and just have you kind of be wowed, because I feel like if I showed you everything that's in the planner, then you would get it and it would not feel like a new planner. So I definitely want to keep the artwork and, you know, just all the other different dividers, you know, a little secret. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea here. Hopefully that didn't pick up on the mic too much. Sorry about that, little ASMR. But yeah, I plan on making more videos for you guys. I do want to start incorporating some plan with me videos where, you know, we kind of get together and just kind of set up our own planners together, and, you know, just, I even want to start doing some lives where we, you know, just kind of interact and have conversations. So yeah, if that's the kind of stuff you're interested in, just let me know. If there's any other video ideas that you would like for me to share with you, let me know that as well, and I'll be more than happy to do that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for your support and the love that you've shown. I love when you all leave me messages letting me know how much you enjoy the planner. Also, just if you need any help in general, reach out to me on Etsy. I get those messages very quick. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. And I will talk to you all later. Good night, bells, and have a great evening.